Taurus, this is Inspire 2016 with your monthly reading for the month of February 2019, focusing on your career and work life. So I hope that you have a good month so far for the month of January. So let's see what is in store for you for the month of February. By the way, also happy birthday for some of you in January. So let's see what is in store for you for the month. So the beginning of the month you already got the Two of Diamonds. So this will be the first card regarding your presence and the beginning of the month. So it looks like that in the beginning of the month you might be busy. You had a lot of things on your plate, and you have a lot of different errands and responsibilities that you may have to deal with, and you may have a lot on your agendas as well, to meet with people and also to conduct several different meetings, and also some of these like projects that you have. And the challenge here is that you have to balance all of them, and also at the same time you also have to find sometimes for yourself, and also for your loved ones, for your partners, and also for your like families and friends at the same time. So I think it's gonna be quite a busy month for you, so just be prepared for that. So the next card that you have representing the influence cards or the bridge cards towards the middle of the month, you have the Ten of Diamonds. So I think there is a money focus here, especially in the month of February. You have to see, I think you have to budget yourself as well, maybe because you may have a lot of different like expenditures or expenses that you may have to pay for. So with regards to the second card, it looks like that you might wanting to purchase a house or properties or things like that, and this can be your first house for some of you, or this can also be your second house for other of you. And it looks like that possibly you wanted to buy this house because maybe to like say for your investments, or maybe just because it's closer to your work and things like that. Other than that, can also be if you're looking for new jobs, and I don't see it for all of you, because I do see that you have already a lot of different errands here, and I do see that you might have already like a lot of different things running on your list. But yeah, if you are like say like a freelancers, or some people that are still keep on looking for new projects or new jobs, then this can also be indicative here that in the middle of the month you may have get a lot of different offer with regards to the like a project that you are looking for. And this can also be a good thing as well, because you will feel that you have like all of your free times is being used for like useful things, which is like work in some way. So the next card that you have representing the past position of your spread, you have the Four of Diamonds. So yeah, it looks like that your money is good. I would say your money is stable so far. All of these are looking towards your money, so there is a money focus even in the month of January. So yeah, I do see it that you have quite stable, I would say, quite a stable finances. I don't see it as somebody like you have problems with your money and budget things. I do see that you have control over your your finances, and I do see that actually increasing towards the month of February. So the next card that you have representing the things that you learned from the past, you have the Ace of Spades. So I think you are learning from the people around you. Like some of the people that are they are like sharing their knowledge or sharing their experience towards your projects, and you learn a lot from them, like how to manage this or how to manage the other one, and I mean also the way of thinking on how to solve the problems in the projects that you are working on. And that can be very helpful in some way, because by knowing that things, you can avoid some of the failure or some of the troubles that are coming towards you if you took wrong decisions. So that can also be a very good way of solving that or preventing that to happen. So the next card that you have representing the things that you need to let go of, you have the Three of the Three of Hearts, or the Three of Cups in the normal tarot card. So with this card in this position, it looks like that you have you might be very busy, like you may not be able to hang out with some of your colleagues or some of your friends or families. I do see that you have a lot in your plate, as I always say in the beginning, and this is something that you may not be 100% wanting to do, like that's what I mean in the beginning of the month. I said to you already, you have to find some time for yourself, and it doesn't mean that you just have to work. That can also be the case, but sometimes you have to find a way, like chill out, or like finding the time for yourself so that you can enjoying yourself in some way. It doesn't have to be hang out with your friends or drinkings or night out with your colleagues or your friends. That can also one of the case, but not necessarily, So the things here is that you just have to letting go some of those some of these offer from your friends or colleagues for you to enjoy yourself, like a party or things like that. But it doesn't mean that you have to skip all the parties, though. You can always still find some time for yourself doing something else. So the next that you have representing the things that things in towards the end of the month or the future, you have the King of Clubs. So the King of Clubs here indicates that you will meet the male significant figure in your life from fire signs, and he can be around 40s, and he might be somebody that you are looking up into. Like this can be your new boss or your new employer, and yeah, I think he's very fair though. He's not really judging people from their past in some way. He's just looking at you as somebody that are knowledgeable, and yeah, of course he will judge people, but not based on their past, but based on what they do. So just be honest with him if you have some problems, or if you find some resistance, or if you have some problems. Yeah, so definitely you just have to be honest and ask him. I think he will definitely will help you with whatever it is that you are lacking of, and you wanted to solve that. So lastly here, the last card you have representing the clarifying card at the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Clubs. So with this card as a clarifying card, it looks like that you have, I think you have a lot of oppositions, It doesn't mean that it's negative though. Like I said before, this can also be like your colleagues asking you for a night out, for instance, but you have a lot of deadlines for tomorrow and you might not be able to do so. And that can be something that you may have to, you know, like challenge yourself in some way. You have to say to yourself that you may not be able to join them, and you have to defend your own like agendas or your own targets. It's very important here to meet the targets, you know, maybe because you want to perform well. And yeah, just be mindful on whatever decisions or whatever action that you take, and that can be something that you needed to justify to other people as well. And don't hurt people too. As long as you say it correctly and mindfully, it should be okay. So I think that's overall readings here. I hope that this reading is helpful, and if you like the reading, just click like, and if you haven't subscribed, just click subscribe, and also turn on the bells for your notifications. And if you want to donate to our channel, just send your donation to this email. At the same time, also for personal reading if you want. And see you next month. Thank you.